In guided reading, we read the book silently to ourselves, and sometimes the teacher asks you to read to her just a little bit, and then you tell her about the book, and she asks you questions, and then you tell her like what you thought about the book, and then what you learned, and then you discuss it with your group, and then after you're done, you go and get your work done.
So in the next chapter, I want you to think about what he's going to have to try to figure out. Okay? He has to make a decision. He's going to try to help his parents. Is he going to try to get to his friends? Is he going to try to solve the whole problem? Is he going to try to get the evil guys? I mean, he's got a lot to figure out. All right. So I want you guys to read up to the next chapter, which is called The Mousetrap. All right. You're reading hide and seek up to the next chapter called Mousetrap. All right, ready?
What I'm doing when I pull a group is once I'm ready to have them read their part of the book, they all start reading it silently to themselves, and I will ask one student at a time to hear them read out loud.
Interesting. Go ahead.
Pink feathers.
Okay, Tristan, I'm going to stop you for a second. Whenever you start reading, you always want to read your heading. Go ahead.
More than a pretty burnout.
Let's look at these two letters. What sound does an O and U make? Yeah, like you hurt yourself. So let's put the beginning on. Ow. High five, you got it. Okay, now go back and repeat.
As the students are reading, I am taking notes to record what is read and discussed. This will give me specific information on each student, and it guides or reinforces that student's needs.
I will start recording any mistakes they might be making some notes as to whether it's a mistake that doesn't sound right, doesn't look right, that matches the letters to the words, or if it's a mistake where it just doesn't make any sense, there's no meaning there. What I might do with that data the next day or the next few days as we finish the book is just incorporate it as part of a whole group lesson with that group, in case the other students might be making the same mistake while I'm not able to listen to them at that time or on that particular page.
So high speed is their way of saying, well, you know what, he's exaggerating a little bit. Because how fast were they going? Is that high speed? Well, on a highway, you could go like 60 miles an hour. So that would be quicker. So this isn't necessarily high speed, right? So Joe was being a little, he was exaggerating a bit. He was kind of making it more than it was.
Okay, now if you were going to write a note on the side, tell me something that you got from that paragraph. They're noisy, okay? All right, so does that make sense that people would not want to have them on their front lawns then?
With guided reading, I can develop strategies to improve my students, which helps them to become independent readers.
That's a lot of flamingos, right? Would you want to have 1 million flamingos on your front lawn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to ride one. Ow!
We'll see.
Was that Joe that was calling you? Or was that somebody else? Yeah, who would that have been? Who would have been saying that on the radio? Who was he talking to? Heidi. So she's back at the office. So what must have happened when she ran that license plate number at the office?
It must have happened with your mother.
Or something bad, right? So she's saying, uh-oh, we need all help here. Okay, what I want you to do is, you did a really nice job reading, but I want you to go back and reread that, because now that you've read it once, you're gonna be a little bit more familiar with it. And as you're reading, pay attention to those periods, because some of your sentences were learned together, but it might help you understand it more if you pause at those sentences, okay? I want you to read on this.
Chicks do not start out what?
As big.
And they don't start out.
During guided reading, my job is to provide support for students. I identify their weaknesses and strengthen specific skills. We build their fluency, we expand their vocabulary, and we develop their reading comprehension skills.
When we are talking about the book, I also write down the notes that I'm hearing of their answers, if they're using text evidence, and then the next day I might use that data to kind of start my lesson and say, I want us to use more text evidence, or whatever the focus might be.
And something that you're going to be working on when you go to your center is figuring out, we were looking at how there was a bunch of words in the story that had the ED sound. And we know it can make different sounds. One of them, duh. What was another sound? Tuh. Remember the third one? It makes that id. Very good. Id sound. So let's find back in the book and find an example of one of those words that has the ed in it. All right, Michael, you found one? All right, let's turn to page 9. Oh, next page. Right there.
So the hair,
So let's look at that one. We have the ED at the end. So let's think of how we say that word. Not stop in, stopped. So what sound does that ED make? Good job. Okay, do we see more? Let's look through. Renee, you found one? Page 11, let's look for it. Oh, there are 2 of them. Which one do you want to do? Okay, the one down the bottom, the D one. All right, can you read that sentence? So let's think about that word. Dreamed. Good. So what sound is that ED making? Duh. Awesome.
Go ahead up. The child, pick your favorite page for me. Is that the one you want to read, Tara?
Listen to Latrell, okay? Because we have to go to class.
And he fixed mistakes. He saw the one sentence. Remember you were saying my mouse, and he went back and fixed it to say I like. I know, he's noticing his mistakes.
Is this a sticker day? It's a definite sticker day.
All right, Latrell.
Okay, Latrell.
That house is coming to see you. Go
Do you want me to
ahead.
sit beside you, Latrell, or am I okay here? All right, go ahead. Can you see that? This is still level C.
It is. But they're like, they're getting it. Do you guys realize how far you've come? Aren't you? Do you realize? You were reading it today. Now you're going to see it.
I'm so happy. Let's go over and celebrate.
High fives. Nice job, guys. Put your chair in front of us.
These are our centers: listening center, read to self center, iPad center, math center, word work center, this book group I am, and writing.